The town of Arbor Hollow was tucked away in a dense forest, known for its enchanted silence, where the only sounds were the whispers of the wind through the trees. At its center was a shape that none could place, reminiscent of an eye surrounded by swirling, vibrant colors, set against a grotesque background of twisted shadows and crimson appendages that seemed almost xi-squared beta negation beta broken bar alive. Amanda found herself drawn to the image, though it unsettled her. It was like it was calling to her, resonating with the fragmented dreams she was having recently. Every night, she dreamed of standing at the edge of the same forest, staring into an abyss from which emanated a low, droning hum. The hum filled her with dread, but also an inexplicable curiosity. Determined to understand these visions, Amanda returned to the spot the next day, armed with her camera. She snapped photos, hoping they might capture something she could xi-squared beta negation beta TC with her naked eye. Her unease grew as she felt the presence of something watching her, her every move scrutinized by eyes unseen. She tried to ignore the nagging feeling, but darker thoughts clawed at her mind. That night, she developed the photos in her dark room. To her horror, the negatives revealed ominous shadows and vague shapes lurking at the edges of the frame, a detail that had not been visible in person. She could hardly breathe as she saw what appeared to be eyes xi-squared beta negation beta broken bar, hundreds of eyes, staring back at her. Amanda began hearing whispers, soft at first, then more insistent, almost demanding. Amanda's xi-squared beta negation beta's dreams became more vivid, the boundary between reality and the nightmare world thinning. The whispers told her the Watcher had chosen her to set it free. The next morning, sleep-deprived and haunted, Amanda followed the compulsion to return to the woods. She mimicked the shapes and actions she had seen in her dreams, unaware that she had entered a trance-like state. As she traced the patterns on the ancient tree with her fingers, the whispers grew louder. The forest seemed to close in around her, the air thickening with malevolence. Suddenly, the image on the tree glowed, the colors becoming unbearably bright. The forest itself seemed to twist, fold into the image as the grotesque appendages in the carvings came to life. Before she knew what was happening, the image sucked her in, and the world went dark. When Amanda awoke, she found herself in a quiet meadow, the forest nowhere in sight. Confused, she wandered until she stumbled upon the town's edge. Everything appeared normal, almost too normal. The townsfolk were going about their business, oblivious to the terror that had engulfed Amanda. She soon realized that her day had passed, and the ominous whispers had ceased. Life resumed its familiar pattern, and even her dreams returned to normalcy. No one in the town mentioned the forest, and the events that transpired there became a forgotten nightmare. Whatever ancient force lay there, it seemed content to bide its time, waiting for the next soul to heed its call. Amanda continued with her life, never venturing into that forest again, only occasionally feeling a shiver run down her spine when a breeze rustled through the trees. She knew better than to linger on that memory, lest the whispers return to draw her back into the unknown. Yet, a part of her always wondered about the Watcher, lying dormant, waiting, and watching.